morning, good morning, good morning. So, yesterday I made a video, but it never got uploaded. I made a live stream, and it never got uploaded, so I'm really confused on why. And then, because, I'm really new towards all this YouTube crap, trying to just figure it out. So, apparently I didn't know that this was a feature. So, I guess I'll be doing that for now on. I'll automatically record my live streams. That's very unfortunate how that was not automatically done before, which sucks. And apparently it takes 24 hours for streams to upload and finish processing. So, well, just to finish processing, not to upload. So, very, very kind of confused. So I was trying to look back on my stream yesterday to look at all of my, different stocks on my watch list from yesterday, because yesterday was a really, really epic day, in terms of trading. I opened a swing trading account, which is this one, and I made about 520 bucks, I believe, yesterday on trading. What's it called? VRAX. VRAX? Yeah, okay, 500. Okay, yeah, VRAX. That was it. So that was good. That was great. I was like, okay, not bad, not bad. So, anyway, I'm just really disappointed because that stream never saved. Oh, well, at least it shows my previous history. Does it do that with this? So let's see, what did I trade yesterday? Let's see. It was VRAX. I know that. VRAX was on here. And as you can see, I plotted a bunch of lines. So I know VRAX was definitely one of them. I made 198 bucks yesterday off of trading about 2,500 bucks, which is a 4% gain, so that's not bad at all. Let's see if it, there we go. Well, at least it shows this. At least it shows this. So that's, I'm just so disappointed. I also drew some trend lines, which seem to be kind of the average trading range for VRAX. Seems like it went up a little bit. That little trend actually still seems to be kind of going, but I just haven't looked at it. I haven't even looked at it. So let's see. So Boyle was on my watch list yesterday. UC VS was on my watch list yesterday. PVW wasn't. CDTX wasn't. Oh yeah, the reason why I'm looking at my watch list is because I was looking back at my chart trying to figure out what was on my watch list from yesterday, because my computer went into hibernation mode, and while it was in hibernation mode, it automatically updated overnight. And I always have TD Ameritrade and Trade Ideas always open in the background, like while I'm asleep. So it's like, remaining in the I don't know if hibernation remains in the RAM or if it remains in the hard drive for cache. I want to say it's the RAM, but I think that's with sleep mode on Windows. Anyway, so I got really disappointed with that. What else did I trade? It was VRAX. What else? I think it was MG something. Yes. It was MGM. This is what it was. It was MGM. end up getting 198. I end up getting $98 on this one, I believe, or $90 on this one, and then $108 on the VRAC. So that wasn't bad. A lot of short squeezes today, or last time. So, but for the stock of the day, it's going to be AMTD. Now, why is AMTD moving? Well, they are. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to figure out my stupid, OBS Studio, because I'm really disappointed that they never uploaded. So I guess I'm gonna have to save all my streams for now on. It was HP, what? By the way, I've only had 4.5 hours of sleep, so it's not even a good idea for me to even trade. I'm doing anyway. HKD. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It shot up all the way to $900. 900. All because of the short squeeze, and it's flatlined at the top at 742. It's not going lower, so this will be interesting once it opens. But I don't see. Oh, I do see activity. So this will be still very interesting. And I was looking at this stock, but I didn't see any movement in the last 30 minutes. When it did move, I was out helping my dad cut some dang bushes. So I completely missed this. Power hour at the very last bit of the day. I missed it. And so I told myself I would keep on staring at my screen the whole day, but I got distracted. And as a result, I lost out on something that was massive. So that may bring up some potential revenge trading, because I did miss out on this, and I am extremely disappointed in myself for that. Beyond extremely disappointed. I am like kind of furious, because I know I literally like saw this thing coming, and I knew, hey, I literally told myself, you've got to watch this thing. So, and I just didn't. I just didn't. So we're gonna see where this thing goes. I'm hoping it'll pull down on the first pullback. Not really any news on it, but again, the whole reason why this thing is gonna move, like potentially 1,000%. And I may not be. I'm probably not exaggerating with that. It's because of this. It's HKD, right? Stock owned by the company. AMTD. Look at this guy. Look at these guys. They made 85% today, and I wish I could view the previous earnings on this. My eyes. My eyes. Rent $900. Share price financial tech. Market cap 21%. Entry now available. Revenue. Earnings. Nothing. That sucks. But yeah, their market cap nearly doubled in a day. Nearly doubled in a day. From 74 billion all the way to 166. So this is big. This is gonna be really big. What? So here's another halted stock. Lots of volume, but it's on my scanner. Oh, it was on my scanner. Why So let's see, so it's at 12, so that means I'm gonna have to lower it to 500. So 500 bucks, 500 shares. So let's see the RSI. RSI is gradually getting higher and higher. Seems like they're gonna have the first pullback. Let's see how low they end up going. Another halted stock. This one only 36%. LTRPB, nothing too amazing. Another halted stock. That's actually pretty good. Okay, this is gonna be another rally today, with a relative volume of 1,000. This is gonna be an interesting day. This is gonna be another interesting day. This is gonna be another interesting day. This is gonna be nuts. This is actually gonna be a really interesting day. The only problem is there's so much that's happening. I can't process everything quickly enough. I might be kind of capped when it comes to me processing information or processing different moves that's going on in the market. And with all my technical indicators, of course, that's going to be slowing me down. HKD halted. AMTD halted. Look at this. And notice how they're we got halted at the same exact time. But the stock does not look the same, does it? It's almost like AMTD is delayed. If I go back, they never earned anything. They never earned a single thing prior to today. And so that's kind of interesting. See, I guess he earned something on the 22nd. So what happened with HKD on the 20? Okay. So it shot up to about $70, $7.98, then pulled back to 37. So pull back to 37. Now what does it say for AMTD? So again, high of 264, pull back to 181. So that's about 50%. Went lower at 169. Went even lower, but HKD was going higher. So it's falling ever so slightly. So this is going to be very, very, very interesting. I don't know what to think about this. However, I am, very interested in what's going to happen. I don't have really much experience with this, so this is all new to me. So I will have to bear that in mind and potentially lower my share size. Boy, I'm tired. My little thing is up. Oops, I don't even have my thing up. My little thing just got up. Alright, so let's see if that worked. Beautiful. Okay, so halt resumed on ADPN. So let's see, 36.65, gapped up. That's bullish. That's decently bullish. Volume is getting higher, but it's being pushed down. It got pushed down below. So now we expect a pullback. We expect a pullback. goes back up. Got halted. Or something I presumed. Here we go. So it got halted. Oh, wow, so interesting. So this thing moved 20. I believe it's 20% when it's below $3. I believe it's below 30% when it comes to $3. So I have to turn this up a little bit so you can hear the halts and played off. Can I auto zoom? Okay, so it looks like it's going to recover. We're going to draw out these support and resistances. So seems like a target. Everything is getting. So today might be a reverse day. Today might be a shorted day. Today might be a shorted day. Save you as default. So AMTD as well as HKD are back up. Seems like recovery. 1009. Instantly getting pulled back. Instantly getting pulled back. Same thing with HKD, I imagine. Instantly getting pulled back. So, that's it. The saga is over for the short squeeze. At least for the first spike. I mean, it's, look how extended this thing is. So, I'm totally not surprised. Yesterday, when I uploaded, I was very skeptical to see if it would go for another run. Because I couldn't tell if it's done 3 waves already. And it turns out, it most certainly has. Okay, so that's good. It's easy to borrow. That's what I want to see. I don't have any sort of experience when it comes to shorting. So I'm going to try my best to my ability to completely, like, do not short. I don't care what, how much it's being shorted. I don't have experience with it at all. So I'm not trying to get caught. So AMTD and HKD. So we're going to figure out where this thing goes, and we're going to figure out right now. Why does this keep on? No. I want to see it. So it seems like it might try and recover. What? Say, oh, I think I know why. I know why. I gotta be super quick with this. Gotta be extremely quick. There we go. Now it should work. Okay. Sorry about my screen. My eyes are burning. There we go. Now it's on a little better. Here we go. Okay. So Cubs, why are you doing that? Come on, stop, please. Okay. Okay, now it does it. Now it works. So 2 minutes, going higher. Let's see if it breaks through 944. That's what we're looking for. Seems like it's gonna be a bear day, so it's gonna pull back. So we're not trying to get caught in the riffraff of this potential bear run today. ADPN is up right now, just resumed. Of course, it's going to be following almost everything else. And the market as well is down. So we're also going with the gap down of the market. QNRX doing the same exact thing. So all of these halted stocks that were once running are now finally reversing. They're finally trying to return to their normal proper value. Or they could be flatlining and then going for another run. We don't know what wave we're on. The 3 waves, of course, could be up. Well, that's it. So QNRX got halted again. They went lower. So APDN seems like the only real, almost seems like the only trustworthy catalyst here. And yet I don't know the news on it. So it should be very, very interesting to see. Oops. Why can't I do auto zoom? Well, auto zoom. I have to do that. There we go. I guess I do have to adjust it manually. So it's at the new high. It's going to form a new high right here. And I just breached it. So it's at 169. Looks like it might get halted around 169. Unfortunately, I don't have level 2 data, so I can't see the LUDP. So today is going to be a little bit more risky than what I was hoping for. It's going to be a little bit more risky. Since this is the first pull up. I don't like that. I can't go super far down. That's pretty unfortunate. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty cool, actually. Whoa, I just learned something about TDM retreat today. That's actually really cool and really useful. So it should be going for another run right now. I don't think I'll get filled here. So there it is, going for that run. Can I get filled? Can I get filled? Got 8 seconds left on the clock. Should form a new high right about now. Should form a new high. I do not have my indicators up for resistance and for support and resistance barrier, so not the best philosophy I want to go based upon. This is poor management of judging potential risk. Is going to be done through today. So there it is, going for that third run. And ADPN just got halted again. And I completely missed it, like usual. So it performed 3 consecutive green candles, and because it got halted, it may do the same thing right here, gap down, pull back, and then go for a run. So that's what I'm trying to look for again. It's up 160 right now. The news says 73% started validation. from the news, which is rather surprising. So let's figure out what you're doing. ADPN, or ADPN, I actually don't know what happened to you. Oh, I see. I did a typo. I did put in my watch list. I made a typo. Well, that'll explain a lot. So let's see the monkeypox. QNX. Halted up. Nothing too special. So there's no real statistics, there's no contract, there's not really much here when it comes to this. So, I mean, I'll totally still trade, but there's nothing. What the? Another one? What? What? And it's already gone up. Like, I can't. I'm missing these things, man. There's so much going on today. And it's so easy to get distracted today. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. 8 p.m. So I got 1 minute. Got a friend using the bathroom for a moment, so got someone using the bathroom, so I'm gonna have to wait my turn. Alright, let's see. Today is going to be interesting. So let's do this very quickly. Very quickly. I don't like that extended wick. Okay. And then the medium range is going to be about right at that wick. And then the medium range for this be right at about 134. So this thing is getting crushed. So I've got to be aware of that. It's nothing really super special. ADPN, are you going higher? You've gapped up even higher based on the news. It's hitting 7 o'clock, so I do have to be aware that this is a very high time of the day, so we might enter a consolidation range and possibly pull back. I'm very skeptical of buying right here. Kind of choppy. So broke 193, hit $2. But the volume is lower, and now it's getting halted again. this is gonna be like a really nutty day. Really interesting day. So, like, Vix is like, Vix is like, no. So now I'm waiting for the resumption of Sisu. It says it came out with its financial report. Sisu is gonna resume in 1 minute. So it says it's positive. Net income, it's higher than what it was previously. Oh, wrong one. Negative 82%. That's a little bit troubling. So why is it going up really high? Negative 29%. So, 422. So is it positive or negative? I'm still a little bit. Sisu just resumed. 111. So let's see if they end up pulling up and breaking through. I'm gonna have to be very careful for this stock because I don't really know the news. So it's doing the first pullback. I gotta use the restroom right now. Oh, I hope I missed that. Alright, so it looks like it's still in its unique trading zone. And hopefully it gaps up. That's only if it doesn't go below 102, which it looks like it just. I might be bullish. 102, 104, 103, 104, 104, 103, 104. I don't know what to think of it exactly. It's not going past 104. It's not breaching 104. So I'm not too sure what to think about that. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So this thing is going for a run. Like a big one. ADPN has great news. So 1,122. So let's see Zizu. So ADPN, I have to be back watching clock at 7:02, 7:01. I have to watch that suck. So if they pull back, I was expecting an instant recovery. It's usually not how it works. I am a little bit stressed. I was hoping we would buy more halts, but this might be one of those stocks that's run unusually. I don't know what to think of it. I should totally be drawing some. So what's going to be my profit target here? I don't like how this is yellow. I can't see what that is, so I don't know what to think about this. This is going to be a very, very, very interesting trade. And I'm having trouble figuring out where the top might be. Or could just completely break through. This is going to be interesting. So 7 o'clock, 7:01 is coming up. It's going to go right there. Let's do that a little bit lower. Actually, no, that's actually pretty good. Let's do 4 hours instead. So let's see, I had one blip. I don't need to think about this. HQD, QNRX, sees it. I don't like buying halts and holding them because they're so volatile. Like I used to be really good at this, but I don't know what to think about this. I don't like the bid or ask. Ask is 18 bucks. Bid is 50 cents. And I'm kind of just going based off the short squeeze saga. AMTD season. Okay, so nothing too exciting. So 7:02. So it's going to be a minute exactly. I got 4 hours of sleep, so let's see if this kills me or not. It might. If it does, this is going to be a great learning lesson. Seems like I did 1, 2. It's already done 3 halts. Oh, I'm sorry. 5 halts. So here we go. Here we go. So, T. HKD resumed. I don't know, there's a decent amount of gap down, so I don't know what to think about this. It seems like we're going to be waiting 2 minutes. I don't know, should I... You know what? Because this is so important, we are going to do that. Now, this is just going to be a sticky. That's how I'm going to do it. I should actually put it on this side. That's fine if that gets covered. I don't really care about that. That's much better than this because I need to see future potential price predictions. So Caesar, you gapped up. Yeah, you gapped up big time. HKD, you're up $54. That's rather interesting. Like down, it'll probably end up being negative on the day, but very interesting. I don't know what to think about this. I'm kind of scared. I don't like buying halts. I used to just buy halts and used to just do it just because I did really well, but because I've learned so much, I'm contradicting my own philosophy. Like RSI says, yeah, it's gonna pull back. So let's see. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, 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 very interesting. So I have to look back at the halt at 7:08. So that's gonna be where we're at. 7:08. So there's a lot of chances to make money today, so I lose $200, I can potentially make that back. Because it's a very volatile day. Every time I try and make stuff back, I lose, I end up getting crushed. So damn, I really bought higher than all of them. That's kind of disappointing. So, about 2 minutes left. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Still in a negative market. Alright, so we gapped up. That's good. I'm up $200. Not bad, not bad, not bad. It's gapping up to 263. Looks like it's about to get halted again. We will put, actually that's it's still going. Oh. I lowered my share size a little bit. I'm up $200 on the day. I just broke past 26,000 again. So I'm happy about that. I don't want to give that back. I don't want to give that back. I don't want to give that back. ADPN. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be really, really interesting. We do have a sell-off. We do have a sharp sell-off right here, but no extended wick. So from 233 to 329, 348. So we haven't seen this extended wick yet. We have not seen that. Let's go back in the data. Let's go back into time and sales and figure that out. Just sold at 361 and 362. So we're looking for between 348 and 3, yeah. This thing is like balls deep in going long. So AMTD might have just, oh wait, no, it didn't surpass it. So this thing is still going, man. This thing is still going. Is it gonna get halted again? Like, are we just in like a halt Sega again? So I got one position open in APDN. So I do have to bear that in mind. So I'm trying to get back to it at 712. So any position I take, I need to really be cautious. I will never own two positions open at once when I only have one screen. That sounds like a recipe for potential failure. So I do want to make sure there we go. So I do want to make sure I'm very, 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 like, cautious about that. Because I will be tempted for sure. I will totally be tempted. So today's going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. It passed its resistance point. Like, absolutely no problem. Absolutely no problem. It just literally passed it. No problem. Now, is this too far? 4 hours says no. 15 minutes says yes. 5 minutes says yes. But based off the past few days, everything's been gapping up. And this thing has been shorted, like, up the ass. So this is going to be very interesting. Let me make sure I draw this too. That's a little bit nerve-wracking. So at $3. Okay, it's 712. Looking for the resumption. Looking for the resumption. Looking for the resumption. So this may be a potential gap down, but I'm not entirely sure. I want to keep above 26,000. So we're up about 5% on our investment. That's pretty good. That's really, really good. That's awesome. That's like really, really good. So I'm hoping that won't reverse back. Okay, resume should be right now. Look at that. 79, 82. We're going to sell here. So is it going to form that wick again and then pull up? Nope. Just got halted. Just got halted. So I sold at the peak. Where did I sell at? 78 cents, and the peak was 83 cents. So that's phenomenal. That is wonderful. So it did its first negative gap down. Wait. Okay, what was that? LTRB. Look at that. LTRB is doing the same thing. It's doing the same thing. And by the way, I was eyeing this like a hawk yesterday. So this is also, I should totally be putting that on my watch list as well. So really, really, really interesting. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a very, very interesting day. I do not want to give everything back. I do not want to give everything back. I'm finally recovering from my stupidity of trading when I was sick with COVID. So, I was completely delayed with my data, with my thought processing. So, this is going to be phenomenal. This is going to be very, very phenomenal. So let's see, it's done 1, 2, 3 pullback, in my opinion, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. So let's see. So every trade has been positive so far, so that's awesome. That is like phenomenal. That's really what we want. That is like really great. So I'm pretty happy about myself for doing that. But I don't want to get way too cocky either. So I've got to lower my share size. I want to figure out where these trend lines might be forming, and this is very choppy, so I can't really put it on the wick. That seems to be touching most of the wicks, and look at that, it's going for another run. It's going for another run. Volume has slowed down though, so I do want to be wary of that. Remember, we don't need to allow bulls for shorting, but bears for shorting, but we need volume for going long. Remember, this is a community-based effort for going long, so this is going to be another one of those potential runners, maybe throughout the day, and maybe it'll top off at 7:45 a.m. to 8 a.m. That's where we're looking at. It's right between those two time zones. 7:45 a.m. to 8 a.m. Or at least that's what happened yesterday. It stopped at around 7:45 a.m. So this is going to be interesting. So I'm very, very excited. APTN, you're still halted. I feel like you're going to go reverse back. Halted 7 times. And it's very, very similar to Liberty TripAdvisor. So this is going to be interesting as well. They got halted at the same time. They look like they're kind of doing this very similar thing. Very similar. Very, very, very similar. However, ADPN is, of course, gapping up even larger, and maybe following the same footsteps as LTRB from yesterday, like this. So I do have to watch that, because they are under the same sector. So I do want to be wary of that. I do want to be wary of that. This thing is going higher, but the volume. I don't know what to think about this. With all the halts going on, I'm like, yeah, this is like great, but it's like, I don't know, it's slow. The price action is slow, but at the same time, it's very, very good because it's got such a narrow sell-off range, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, ADPN, you should be resuming. LTRB, you just resumed and you just gapped up. I think. Yeah, you did. QTRB, I gotta put you down. I said it. Liberty Trip Advisor. So you may potentially recover from this. Very high up there. Not super active and not really. Yeah. Yeah. And they should be halted right now. So 1950. They should be getting halted right now. I think. Yeah. So they got halted. See, okay, so based off of that, if these guys are under the same sector as Sizu, right, Sizu? No. As ADPN, oh wait, no they're not. I was actually I thought QNRX was LDTP, so what's the same sector as this? So you got Lit, Airbnb, so you got Airbnb. Yeah, there's no correlation, so never mind on that. Sectors actually don't have anything to do with it. So ADPN. Ooh, what? What? I accidentally middle clicked. Oh right, that spammed. I should know about that. That could be a very, very, very big mistake if I'm not careful. I would love to go long on positions today, but fortunately, I don't know what to think about anything. I still don't know what to think about the day. ADPN, first gap down, AM2D gapping down. CISO is still going up, and I don't know the news behind it, so I do have to look in that right now. It seems like it was just shorted tremendously. So we're looking for a price target of around 159 to about 161, and then that's going to be the sell-off. That's when you should sell, but it seems like the wick is extremely extended, which is not a really good incentive on buying or going long. So, not too ambitious about that. It looks like they just got caught in a halt again for Sizu. So they're dead. So these guys are dead. ADPN, done. LTRB, done. Sizu, done. HKD, done. They're gonna get halted right now. They're gonna get halted right now as well. They're getting halted. I guess not right now, actually. It just updated. Yeah, I guess they're still going. They gapped down like really, really, like quite a bit. And when was the last one at 703? So what's the gap down percentage that they okay, I can see that. So 730 to 870. Okay, I could see that. I could totally see that. Okay. So anything special? Whoa. Okay. QNRX again, gap down, gap down, gap down, gap down. They're all gapping down. AMTD looks like it's starting to flatline. I'm gonna have to use the restroom really quick. I'm gonna put this at the top. ADPN just resumed. ADPN. ADPN. Whoa, that thing gapped down tremendously. Look at that. Yeah, so the short squeeze saga seems like it might be over. So I guess it ran for 3 days. Let's see. So, is Short Squeeze Saga, has it finally came to an end? Because everything seems to be finally returning back to normal. QTRB. QTRB did the same exact thing yesterday. Or today? Oh, yesterday. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I am so glad I'm not doing like real like minute to minute trading. I kind of needed this today. Because I am slow today. I am beyond slow. Look at this, another one. Like, there is a short squeeze saga that's been going on these past few days. And because the market has also been crushed so much, so hard, and this is like one of the biggest crushes essentially of, well, literally the past decade. So that could be really contributing to why stocks are moving as much as they are in one direction or the other, mainly like up. So which is very interesting. So AMTP, man, they just shot up, shot down, and they've now received past the first wave, the first consolidation, or the second to first consolidation range. And it looks like they're literally recovering right now to the median of the consolidation range, and potentially 889 to around 906 is my estimate. I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to hop on, but based off HKD, they should totally like go up a large percentage today. Like, I could totally see why they're up 300% on the day. And ADPN, well, I can't see why ADPN is. I mean, I know short squeeze everywhere. I know. But still, I am starving. I need something to eat. So ADPN, again, you're stopped at 725. So we're looking for the resumption at. Same thing with this. LT or PB, right? I have that, right? Magum. I do. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. Man, freaking rally today, man. Rally. Everything's finally like returning back to its normal price, which it should be at. Look at that. ADPN. Should be gapping down. I don't know why this thing was bought as much as it was. I know it's because of the short squeeze saga, and the news contributed to it, but theoretically there's no real reason, just solely based upon the news, of why it should have gapped up as much as it did. There was no contract, it just said clinical trial. That's it. And that's something I should look into, are pretty much an order of what's most important: a clinical trial, earnings report, a contract, a vaccine. I should be looking into the potential order, and not like solely go based upon the order, but just look at it and kind of study that. That should definitely be on my bucket list of things to do. I'm not going to participate in this. I don't want to catch a falling knife. I do very poorly when I catch a falling knife. When I catch knives that fall, I perform very poorly. This thing looks like it's shockingly still going, man. It seems like it broke through the trading range, actually. Right? I forgot to turn these off. Gotta turn off the show trades. Okay, so let's pick it back at the first peak. And then, I don't know if I'm plotting this trend line correctly. Let me look at the 2 minute. I should be staring at the 2 minute, but the 2 minute just keeps on correcting. I think this should be, I may have to duplicate this and add a channel instead, rather than just a trend line. So anything that kind of falls below this first line seems to be a good buying opportunity. Or right in this channel seems to be like a great buying opportunity. Actually, should be right about there, yeah. So this is kind of the buying zone. Did one, did two, might go for a third one. I do have to prep my share size. Right now it would be 2K. I am willing to go an extra $400 for this, just purely based off the Fibonacci rule. 1, 2, 3, then pulls back. And that seems to be the anatomy today, or at least when it comes to the open range. However, when it comes to pre-market, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this could be very overextended and could be forming an A, B, C, D, E pattern. So, there's a lot of math revolving behind these sequences. The problem is no one knows where these tops are, so as a day trader, you kind of have to just get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out. Which is why I scalp. But because I'm getting better at predicting, not predicting, but seeing where these consolidation ranges are, I'm trying to get into swing trading more. And I've even seen that a little bit, where I just hop on right when it gaps down, and then just bam. Speaking of which, I wonder if that should be actually right here, rather than there. Oops, I hope I didn't move that up. I don't know what to do for this whole trading range. So I guess past that seems to be the median. I wonder, is that actually interesting? That's an interesting point. What if I bought in at the median range? The median range. By the way, how much am I up? $5, 255. I'm up 260 on the day, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. For my scalping account, that's phenomenal. That's awesome. For a swing trading account, that wouldn't be too good. Again, not bad. It definitely looks like... Okay, I got gapped up. I think I kind of blanked out when it... So that got halted gapping up. I'm already pretty high up on my profit for the day, so I may actually just run with my money. So play safe than sorry, but I know I'm not going to get these unique opportunities again. So I do want to kind of actively trade on it too. So I'm very, very tempted to switch over to my swing trading account and trade on that. But I know that's going to give me off-putting data. And so I don't want to do that strictly because the data will not be accurate from a swing trading standpoint. All of the trades pretty much on the week, I think I made this last week? No, I made it like 3 weeks ago. They're all like just done. I'm surprised Redbox never ran. I'm actually really surprised they never ran. But I guess it's probably because they've already ran so much. And what day was this? 7/25, 7/22. And the new IPOs that were being released was right about here at 7:15. I don't think that has a correlation, but I'm just trying to think out of the box for these movements. Okay. I've got to look at that. Halt percentage trading halt percentage. Okay, so it goes by 7%, 13%. I thought it was 5%. Oh, this is talking about S&P 500. Well, that explains that. Okay, what about for volatility? No. Market wide? No, I don't care about that. What are you doing? Okay, you're just getting distracted. VRX, what? An XGN. Okay, a little bit of recovery there. VRX. It really seems like when these recoveries happened, I would want to trade about the halfway range between when it gapped down and when it traded up. That seems like it's the latest trend. Okay, APN resumed. They gapped up. They gapped up. They gapped up. So that's a little bit bullish, but I don't know what to think about, this. Because it gapped down 3 times. So it's extremely risky. But this is very bullish. This is very, very, very bullish. What does 2 minutes say? Okay, so new 5-minute candlestick. Now coming a little bit more of the bulls. Now the bulls are coming in. I don't feel safe buying here. It's way too risky for me personally. So I'm going to hold off on something like that. And because everything is kind of gapping down at this point, oh, look at that, everything. And look at that, LTRB did the same exact thing. They did the same thing. Same exact thing. Same exact thing. They shot down and then gapped up just this ever so slight bit. CZU, same thing. ADPN, doing the same thing. AMDT, same thing. Not as much though. They're in the consolidation ranges. I can't truly say that's what's going on with them. They're not following DJI. They're not following SPX. Right? Yeah, they're not following it. QQQ, DJI, nothing. What about even NASDAQ? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. They all move at the same time. I know that. I know it's all because of institutions. I guarantee you if I were to look up who holds this, who holds this, who holds this, they'll all be owned by a very similar group. So they're all just doing kind of, I guess, pump and dumps. Or at least the ones that are going long. So it seems like we're finally in the consolidation range. So this seems to be like the value price or the average weighted price that these stocks should be at. And they broke the trend, the high of the trend. So instead of it being at 745, it could have already happened at 715. And yeah, so look at that ADP and just okay. I know I'm jumping in and out of these stocks like wildfire, but I'm just trying to learn. I'm not trying to buy though. Alright, so again, while this is halted, I will put this down a little bit. ADP and the halt price up. Price. So again, under $5. Level 1, level 2, level 3. That's for the market. I'm not looking for the market. Okay. No. Here, how about Ludby? Ludby. How about that? Limit up and down. I never knew that. That's called limit up and down. Okay, fine. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. So 5% under $3. Everything above $3 is 10%. Everything above NMS securities. What is that? So during market open and market hours, excluding close. So just during market hours, okay. What is NMS securities? I don't know that. National Market Securities. I'm sorry, system. So give me an example. Is it .s? Exchange listed security. So NMS securities. Example. I kind of want something that's a little bit quick in terms of learning. So Russell, nothing about it. Nothing about it. So this is just saying it's just securities. That's all it is securities. And I fortunately don't know too much about securities. As much as I want to learn that right now, I don't think it's actually a decent time to do that. Nothing about securities on here either. So that's interesting. Okay. So, okay. I'm just gonna ignore that then for now. I'll have to reapproach that at some point. I should actually save this. Tier 1, Tier 2. So if it goes up 40%, I should save this. I should save this. In fact, let's just do that, son. Let's save this right now so I can just Luddy, not Luppy. Okay. I'm just gonna save that. So, very, very cool. Looks like I broke past my stupidity from COVID. Not fully. I'm still $100 down from when I had COVID. Because remember, I lost $500 when I had COVID. I was stupid. I traded. I felt like absolute rubbish. And because this is a very quick-paced, career in terms of your overall processing, you've got to be like on the ball, like really, 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 really on the ball. So is this trend? Yeah, no, that's not really accurate. How about from right here? So finally resumed APDN, gap down, of course, and it should gap down even further. If you were bouncing off support resistance, this would be a good buy. But this thing with all the gap downs and halts and everything, I'm not really a huge fan of it because I strictly don't know where it wants to go. I could get in and out. I get 5% per trade or 2% per trade. I don't like the risk involved. Seems like it may go a little bit lower if it's one of the A, B, C, D, E pattern, which it's showing signs of, which I called out, when we first went on the negative trend, which is why ultimately I just stopped trading. So, yeah. So, seems like LTRPP would do the same thing. I don't know about AMTD because they capped up on how much they earned, which was billions. They literally went from 63 billion to 122 billion in a day. They doubled their money in a day, virtually. 95%, but yeah, they doubled their money in a day. So that's very, very, very bullish on them. Sundial, I'm not gonna hop on. What's the volume up there? It's not that bad. Bed Bath and Beyond is kind of going. Don't feel too comfortable with them. Moxie is going, low volume, can't get in and out of trades. Don't feel comfortable. AMTD, doing great. APDN, you just got smacked in the face. I imagine it's gonna pull back up, probably to like maybe a little bit higher than 214. A little bit higher than 214, I imagine. But it's way too risky. Way too risky because it's on a downward trend, and I always get screwed and chewed out on downward trends. So I can't do that. I've got to implement that as a rule. Do not scalp on downward. Do not trade on downward trends. Not scalp, but trade. That has to be a rule. Look at that. So this is all going to act as support. This would be more of a support line, but I'm not. No. Okay. So this should be red representing support. Red representing support, which it looks like wolf trends I've already done, which is fantastic. So great. Oops. Okay. I do want to give myself a pat on the back for trading the actual amount I should be trading, which is 2,500. It's also bouncing off the 20 MA. I almost got MA. Look at that. Whoa! You guys gapped up again. HKD, man. I don't know what to think about you guys. You guys are in that choppy zone, so it could be during power hour at the end of the day where it goes up again. I mean, that's what I did yesterday, so. Because look, let's study HKD. AMTD it broke past its low range, so it's kind of a bullish sign short term. RSI is saying, yeah, we're going for a run. So this could be the first of 1 to 3 candlesticks. So I gotta be aware of this. So okay, let's do 850. So 300 shares would be my share size on this. So I'm gonna wait a minute and watch this. I can come back to HKD anytime. This is happening right here, right now, and it looks like it's actually really, really bullish. On the 5-minute side, at least. let's see how far the 2 minute site goes now. Okay, so instantly got crushed. Could be a potential good buying opportunity because it hit 815. It hit the 20 MA. That was a good buying opportunity. APDN just resumed. ABPDN gapped up. They're going to be at 190 for a little bit. So have I made a negative trade today? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I am shocked I'm performing this well during me only having like 4 hours of sleep. So pat on my back for that, but at the same time I'm kind of stupid right now. I feel sluggish, I feel slow, I feel dumb, I feel incompetent, I feel like a dim-witted buffoon. So, and who knows, it could also be doing 1, 2, and 3, but I really doubt it. I mean, look how narrow this trading range is. Like, it broke out of it. So it should be a really bullish incentive. And the MLs are crossing, man. I always call it MLs. Exponential moving average. I hate moving average exponential because it's wrong. Wait, is it wrong? I can't look it up. So 858, 855. We're trying to look for the breakthrough past 863 if this is going for that second run. I don't like this candlestick. This red candlestick is really a bearish indicator that it's only a short-term gap up and potential gap down, similar to this. But look at that. Hasn't broke 863, it just broke it. Just broke it. Wait, did it? Yeah, it broke past 863. It's at 864. The 2 minute chart is now up. So now you're going to get a little bit of a pullback. But may keep going up right now if it's, again, this is going to be a very fast moving thing. Volume is like launching. Volume is launching. Look at that. 873. 873. 873. 872. 874. 879. 880. It broke past the range. It broke past it. 882. 883. 887. I knew. Oh my gosh. I knew it was going to break past the ID. Why do I do this? I do this in every single recording, man. Every live stream. I see when it's going to break out. And I don't go on it. Josh, what are you doing? If you're going to scalp, you have to be a scalper. You get in and get out without hesitation. Look at that, broke 915. It literally jumped 50 cents within 2 minutes. Within a minute and 30 seconds. 50 cents. If I had 300 bucks, 50 cents, that would have been 60 bucks. Right? Like, am I just high or? Okay, 150. Sorry, I'm stupid. That would have been 150 bucks within 2 minutes. If I was stuck to my guns. But I did it. And it seems like it definitely hit the top of 902. And it didn't breach that. And that was a short-term resistance. And that was kind of the closest resistance. And look at that, broke through. Broke through again and hit the next resistance point of 9. about 921, 922. So it did 3 consecutive green candles. Look at that, 963. Holy crap! It went from 815 to 963 to 973. Look at that. Look at that. 980. 1012. 1025. And it's just 1025. Damn it, man. Why did I miss this? If I do the math, again, 300 by, let's say I bought in realistically at 833 and sold at 998. 833 minus 998. 998 minus, what was it? 833. $165 times 300. That could have been $495 within 6 minutes if I was stuck with my trading plan. I knew it was going to pass the breaking range. Why do I do this, man? Why do I do this? I'm getting FOMO. And I know once it like goes up, it's like, okay, now it's the volume. It's still going up, but it's done 3 consecutive candles. The wick is very extended, so now it's kind of, now it's in the range where it's, whoa, HKD, look at that. 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 Holy crap. Holy crap. I thought HKD will only go about 25% to 50% on the day. That's what I thought, but holy crap. Whoa. And it made a new high. It breached a new high. It was at 966 yesterday, and now it's at $1,002 per share. My gosh. My gosh, from $12 all the way to 1,002. It's up 6,000% on the week. Literally 4 days. It's up 6,000% within 4 days. And the best part is, there's actually fundamentals and catalysts and reasoning, mathematically speaking, of why this is happening. You know, usually when it comes to something like crypto, it's kind of a community-based effort, but you don't even need a community to push it and propel this thing up. You just need 1 or 2 traders to do it, 1 or 2 people, and that's why I love short squeezes. And it's kind of like a obvious potential setup. Now, what I'm worried about is that, you know, it's done 1, 2, 3, and then that huge sell-off, and now it pulled back, and now it pulled up again, and it formed a new high. So now, it should theoretically pull back, unless it's going to, you know, immediately get bought up and then gap up again. I'm scared to go in here because that, and how much this guy put in? 100,000, right? 1,000 times 100 is 100,000, right? Yeah, so this guy bought at the peak, and he bought $100,000 of HKD, which is pretty nuts. So, Mr. Gambler, let's see what happens with you. Like, holy crap. Like, I haven't seen this type of trading in about a year. I haven't seen this type of trading in about a year. So, like, this is like my excited trading zone frenzy type of thing. Like, this is my, like, this brings me back to my roots. Look at that, gapped up to 1,075, and now it's at 11,000, and now it got halted again. It went up to 11,500, 11,082, and then is this gonna keep getting gapped up and gapped up and gapped up? Alright, so let's assume this guy bought in at 1,006 and sold at 1,100. So that's what, 94? So that would just simply be 94 times, wait, yeah, $94 times 100. So again, about $10,000. So if that's the same person, you can get, what was it? Oh, that's the door. So we gained $10,000. That's not that bad. AMT, it went for that run, and now it's in that consolidation range, and I didn't really feel comfortable due to that extended wick. ADPN, it might form a similar pattern to around 22.26, so I didn't watch that. But so now we've got NASDAQ on our side. DJI, it seems like it was on our side when it gapped up. Same with NASDAQ when it gapped up. But now it's pulling back with the market, it seems. So now so again, it's forming a reverse pattern of the market, which is very, very interesting. So it should theoretically keep going down with the market, or strictly based on VIX as well. Gapped up, gapped down. So it could be forming 1, 2, 3. Look at that, it hit 50% on the day. 11:25, 11:30. Oh my gosh, dude. Where did my other account say this was going? For HKD. Where did I say this was going? If I were to like actually like have the incentive of sticking through my dang guns, you know, where would it have gone? To do 2, 2, then 2, and then auto zoom, auto zoom, auto zoom, auto zoom. So I said it would go to around about 2,000, 2,220, but yesterday on my recording I said it would go to about 1,200, and that seems like the average zone. Because this gapped up 100%, so this is going to gap up 50% on the day, and the day prior gapped up 1,000%. So from this to this to this, so that's my theory. So it went from 1,000% to 500% to 100% to 50%. So there is a pattern here. There, in terms of percentage, there is a pattern. HKD halted back at its original level of 1,100. So these are like extremely volatile You know, based off all the halts, people probably thought, oh, it's gonna get halted, gap up, halted, gap up, halted, gap up. You gotta watch your ass. You really have to watch your ass. So LTRB, sorry about that. KZOO. What? What is it? Oh, that's my drawing. Oh, this is HKD. And oh, I'm on the wrong one. This shouldn't be that far over. Yeah, why is this? Oh, this is my other trading account. Alright, well, regardless, let's put you over. Okay. Let's do you by like 2 more percent. Let's make the last be a little over. Last be about right there. Yeah, that's. Oh no. No. Last, let's put you here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Remove. So HKD looks like it's kind of following the other trends when it comes to the market. Alright, so this is up 333% on the day, and I am not surprised. And honestly, it might go to 500%. So we're trying to hit 414, that's our objective. So HKD, what I gotta see what percentage that is. AMTD, is it following the same thing as HKD, just with a 1 day delay? That's my question. It's not allowing me to see pre-market. Ah, you're pathetic. Come on. AMT Digital, come on. AMT. Let me see the chart. It doesn't say. I need the candlesticks. Come on, show me. Show me the candlestick. Oh, awesome. Okay. Can I actually see it in a candlestick? I need extended hours. I need percentage. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I need linear. And I need this to be candlesticks. How do I do that? Nothing. Come on, man. All NFA. I know I'm getting extremely distracted. HKD. ADPN or DQ. 231. And look at that. It's falling. So everything's following the market right now. It's going for 1, 2, 3. So this may actually try and. I wish my crosshairs would somehow sync with this. Fortunately, it doesn't. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I should pull back on the 2 minute, but that's not usually the case. 5 minutes says it's going to go for one more gap up. Five minutes says it's going to go for one more gap up. So let's lower my share size. 300 is good. Because this is more of a risky zone. It's a consolidation range, but still on the ADP, ADPC, ABCD, downtrend. Unless it forms, okay, HKD, gap down to 920. So ADP, I should resume at about 8:15 and 1 second. 52 seconds, sorry. Okay, so we're up $300 on the day. I'm sorry, 260. I guarantee your LTRPD did a very similar thing. Gapped up and gapped down. Liberty is Liberty Mutual, that's what I wanted to say. No, this actually says it went up. It shot down. So if this is on a similar pattern, because look, gap down and it formed the lowest low there and went up. Gap down, went up. Went up. Never trading range. And then went up again. Gap down. Went up. LTRB unfortunately is not correlated. It's not correlated. Okay. So we're looking for ADPN to resume in approximately 1 minute. Exactly 1 minute. My earbud has died. So left one. I'm trying to keep it up so I can hear the ding whenever things get halted. I love that ding. I love that noise so much. AMTD gap down, but still is performing higher than its first wave. OMTD, OST gapping up. OST actually, I thought I had that on here. OST is pretty good. Okay, gapped up. Should go for one more run. So there's the confirmation of it going for a run. That's the confirmation, which I missed. So now it should pull back. Now it should start to pull back. Yeah, so I missed that. I missed about potential 10 cents per share. So let's say I missed around 30, around $480 I could have made. I've missed that today. Around $480 I could have made. I was stuck with my guns. Just amazes me. Like I'm becoming much better at buying in when I say, hey, buy in. So me like constantly going back and saying, hey, I could have made this much, is contributes to a psychology factor of, hey, wake up, don't do that again. I also need to start making recaps to go over what I did wrong. Look at that. Look at that. It's bullish, and then you got this huge wave out of nowhere. So, spike out of nowhere. Spike out of nowhere. Usually, like that huge spike out of nowhere, especially after consecutive green candles, is like the sign of a reverse. For example, right here. Spike out of nowhere. After it was low, reversed. Spike, tall spikes right here. Yeah, one. This one, not so much, but this one right here, yeah. This one, not so much because it got down. This was during the halt, and halts are kind of a special consideration. Like, I don't know what category to put them in for in terms of volume. So, I think I've made 5 trades in a row. So I've done 10 positive trades over the past 2 days. That's very good. That's really, really awesome. 10 trades, 10 green trades. That's awesome. So that's wonderful. So I'm really trying to stick with my guns, but again, this is a special day, so I can't fully say, you're good. So yeah, definitely reversing, but they have 40 seconds on the 5 minute if they're actually gonna pull through. So we'll see. It doesn't look like it because it hit the resistance point, which I actually lucky can just completely like zoned out of. I'm wondering if I should modify the pivots for the WaveWolf script. I'm wondering if I should modify that to at least make it blue, and then this be red. Sorry, this to be red. And I should also start adapting that when it comes to making that again. Yeah, let's do that. Nice and bright, and it's not green, which I love. Okay, so now it should get gap. It should, oh, it got halted already. 42. Oh, sorry. You guys could see everything. I totally forgot about that. I'm not gonna check this because I don't want things to be messed up. I'm just gonna get that. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta have that simulated So what percentage am I up for the day? I thought we'd go for 3 waves, but guess not. Spy is doing the opposite so far. I'm sorry. Yeah, Spy is doing the opposite of DJI. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Did I like miss this? So now SQQ is, of course, temporary going. I honestly should just remove SQQ. I'm done with that. I have so much bad luck with SQQ. I'm not a shorter, I'm a guy who goes long. Like, I could tell where the top is most of the time. So in terms of reversing, that would kind of be the only time where I would reverse. So broke. It barely broke it. I just didn't have enough strength. So that's done. So that's done. They formed a double bottom. Definitely probably gonna form a teacup and handle. Maybe go up to around 134, 135, and then pull back. I've really got to look back on my trades, hear what I'm saying while I'm doing the recaps, and look back to see, is what I'm saying accurate? because that is actually something I need to do, especially if I'm going to be swing trading. Because I need to know my accuracy. That is an absolute must. You want YouTube Studio? We'll just do it like this. Resume your journey. YouTube Studio. Is my stream going on? I'm actually trying to see, am I actually going live on my stream or not? Content. I don't know if it would be content. My stuff still has option. Maybe go live. It says I am live, so that's good. At least that's working this time. Where is this? Oh, that just tells me the rate. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, cool. It's delayed by 1, 2, 3. 1. So let's go there. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's delayed by 5 seconds. Okay. So teacup and handle, then pull back. Almost kind of like an ABCD pattern right here. It tried to follow pennant flag, but it was just a 3-wave theory, and then bam, done. This was a really good run. This was a nice bull run. I don't know if there's news on it, but a nice bull run. It should form a teacup and handle, but this is kind of going based off the ABC afterwards, so I've got it like, I'm not trying to catch a falling knife. I don't have good luck with it. Same thing with Kizu. They formed a teacup and handle, and look at everyone buying in. Look at everyone buying in. And TD formed a teacup and handle in the opening, but it's not really too bullish on that. ADPN, it's a different OST, man. I put you on, and then I think I ignored it past 258, if I recall correctly. That was a move I missed. That could have been 20%. So it's in the consolidation range, so it should pull back. So it's kind of dead. QNRX. Doing better. HKD. Trying to go for that second run. People buying the dip. Okay. QNRX. HSView. Yeah, so this was the one I originally plotted yesterday, actually. Is there anything from today that was on my watch list? I said, oh, it might go up, but just didn't. No. Yeah, nothing. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. 950. 291. Okay. So now, what I want to do, because I'm kind of hesitant on where the trades are going, today, let's do percentagecalculator.net. So 2,500. So I'm at 255. So this should be 10%. That's beautiful. 10% on the day. 10%. That's amazing. That's very good. That's really, really good. Wow, I've never done that well in a long time. That's phenomenal. 10%. I'm up so high on the day. That's awesome. I haven't gotten like a 10% gain on my investment in a single day in decent amount of time, in like a few months. So ever since I started scalping, that's awesome. That is progress. Progress. That's what I want. That's what I want. Is there a way I can make this into a say page as? No, I can't. Can I make this into an app? Offer tools? No. I do not want. Do not want elements. To view the elements. Because I made one here. I made a percentage thing here on unfortunately ads pop up. I made one here, but ads are popping up. Yeah. You. Like I don't know why. Like I even made an ad blocker and everything. I had choices from Obi. What? Is that what? Obi? What? Okay. Okay, I gotta put you down, my little thing. The game is distracted. I might be done for the day. Because I haven't been up like this high on my return in ages, so that's really awesome. Really, really awesome for day trading. That's phenomenal. Like, that's kind of unrealistic for day trading. Being up 10% on your investment, that's awesome. Let's remove that. Oh yeah, here we go. Add choices, ads by Google. So again, what is this? Where's the whole? What's the website coming from? I know Google.com. Actually, I really need to figure it out. What does console say? I don't know how I would get the add choices. It's only. Is it? Google. Okay. Well, if we can't find it, we're just gonna do it like this. We're gonna have to do a reverse search on this. Is this the same thing? Is this Ambody? No, that's Google. Alright, well anyway. Like I'm totally going off topic here, but where's that from? Google AdSense. So I have to block Google AdSense from my list. Say custom device, live house. using multi router as well. Alright, well I'm totally going off topic and it's not really relevant to trading, so I may just call it quits right here. So yeah, I'm up 10% of the day. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Really, really, really awesome. Like, pat myself on the back. And at some points, I even traded lower than 2,500. Sometimes I traded 1,250. Sometimes I traded 500. I'm gonna have to look back, but like, yeah, you're gonna call it quits right here for scalping. So taking my money and running with it. Let's actually export this right here. Export to file. Whoopsie, did I export that correctly? Yeah, okay, I did. Great. So let's upload this. Let's figure out how I did performance wise. Let's figure out my stats. Let me put this up real quick. Whoopsie. Let me sign in real quick. Oopsie. Just their valuable assets. Alright. So now let's import the trades. So look at this. I did 3 positive trades. Okay, not 5. I did 3 positive trades. So let's do account 1. T. Thinkorswim. Whoopsie. No, not Minecraft. No. Oh, look at that. Great. It's finally auto-saving. Let's see, pay for trading. I don't know if it's... Here, let me just do this for now. All of... Sometimes yes. Upload. You may have an error because this is an account statement. Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Awesome, 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 awesome. And so I've made... Oh, I made one negative... When did I make the negative trade? Huh? When did I make... This is when I traded the SQQ, and I was just losing every single time. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Yay! Look at that. One way up, 170% for picking up. 4% trip change. You know, why does this say 68 bucks on the day? That's inaccurate. That's inaccurate. That's inaccurate. Okay. So this down here. Let me do my trades table. Trades. I need most recent. Too. So yeah, okay, yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Really, really awesome. I'm really proud of myself. Like, really, like, bravo to me. Like, bravo. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hell to the yeah. P&L 170%. that's totally not accurate, but I grabbed it. I just don't understand this. I don't understand that. It says today, it says today, that's accurate. But I don't understand why. Oh my gosh. I don't understand why. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream. Very, very cool day. I'm gonna have to start doing recaps more. I'm going to be eyeing all of the stocks today. I may end up going on to my swing trading account and maybe potentially doing some trades on here. But seems like I'm getting more and more consecutive green days. So far I've had, 6 consecutive green days besides on the 27th where I shorted for the first time in literal ages, and I always get my butt handed to me when I short. Other than that, I'm consistently profitable, it seems. At least when it comes to the end of the day. Right now my win loss ratio is 50%, and I imagine that's because I shorted, and I would be probably around 60 to 70% theoretically. I can't confirm that, but if that weren't to exist, I would say that. But yeah, so yeah, I want to see if I stop shooting, I want to stop recording. But yeah, so awesome day, really, really awesome day. I really can't pat myself on the back enough.